Hello everyone, Namaste. This is me. I'm doing another pick a card reading. I have one reading online which is very, very popular and reached already more than 20,000 clicks. And so I thought it's maybe a good time to upload, kind of a second stage, like an update. Maybe something has changed, energy is always flowing and constantly changing actually. So maybe some things changed. So today we are going to have a second look into the energy between you two, what's going on, and maybe even what's about to come, what's happening next, okay, between you and your love interest. So, one quick information before we start. Number one is some of you asked me about personal readings. I think I will do them in the future. First of all, I have to change my internet connection because mine is, as I found out recently, quite slow. So I mentioned before that it takes a long time until those videos get uploaded, and I was just talking to the provider. They're going to change my internet connection within the next 2 weeks. So, and when I get that done, then I will offer you personal readings, okay? And number two is I am a straight woman, so for me, the easiest way to do those oracles is talking from a woman's perspective. So if you are gay, like a man, looking for answers concerning another man, or a woman looking for answers concerning another woman. Those oracles, and this is not only about my oracles, but I guess for all of them here in the YouTube world, they are not gender specific, okay? It's just, it's easier for me. Otherwise, I always constantly have to change between you and him or her or she or his or him, you know what I mean? So let's keep it like this. It's way easier for me, and I try to say not so much him and his feelings, but I'm going to, I'm trying to say more like, the one you have in your mind or your love interest, because this is quite neutral. Okay, so what's going on between you two, you and your love interest, the person that you are having in your heart or in your mind? This can be basically everyone. I mean, this could be a crush, this could be someone you are having already a relation with, this could be, of course, your ex. This can be your husband, maybe you are married, maybe I don't know what, So let's choose a pile. And let the pile chooses you. This is how it's supposed to work. Maybe you feel drawn to one of those two piles that I prepared already for you guys. So we have pile number one, which would be this one here. And this is pile number two, okay? So if you need a little bit more time, just press the pause button as usual. I think you already know that. And then let's get started with pile number one. What's the current energy between you? Is there, yes, did something change? Is there any update information the spirit world wants to share with you today? This is a timeless reading. Whenever you find it, you can use it, like kind of a, clarifier or a double check. It's the same when you got ill, you go to one doctor, and then maybe a week after, you are free to contact another one. Maybe the other one has some more information, something changed. This is the way I'm seeing this reading today, okay? That's the idea, the whole idea of the thing. So, let's go for it. Let me just get that pile here. So the first card showing up, the energy between you two, is, what do we have? The moon. And the moon stands for feelings. And also, as I am reading the card, I mean, you see those dogs or wolves yawning towards the moon. For me, I read this card as... how do I say it, about fantasy and, kind of adoring someone, kind of putting someone on a pedestal, like looking up to someone. So I think the two of you, you are not anymore, or maybe never have been, on the same level. This is the first information that comes into my mind, and this is how I am reading the card, the moon, the tarot card, the moon. It stands definitely, there's no doubt about it, for feelings, but feelings are, as I mentioned before, changing, constantly changing. So I have kind of a unstable connection here. This is what I see. I see, yeah, unsteadiness, you know. And this card, for me, I read this card like to see what is behind or beyond the surface. This is also what I see. So what's going on between you guys? I think it's about to figure out what is really valid and what are the true feelings that the two of you are having towards each other. So I read this card like, you know, to get out of the stage like adoring and admiring someone, but instead to get to know each other on a deeper level. This is the energy that I see for you two, okay? Just with, you know, having pulled the first card. But let's see what else comes up, okay? So this was the first card. So I have a personal deck that I created. Nothing special. I just took some cards and then I put some information on them to make it easier for me and you. And we have the first chakra, Muladhara chakra, and this is about roots. You know, getting rooted and to get back to the things that are really important. You know, not the superficial stuff like how somebody is looking, what is he wearing, you know, like certain brands or status, like what car is he or she driving and stuff like that. You know, the profession, is he a lawyer or is she a teacher or a spiritual woman or what not. This is about roots, you know, getting grounded, finding the foundation, and yeah, to see what is really beneath the surface once again. Okay, so this is the current energy between you two. I think it's about questioning the relation that you two are having. If we want to put it into one simple sentence, okay? I think you two are at a stage right now where you are questioning, yeah, just where you're at. This is what's happening between you two. So I pulled another tarot card, and the card that we are having here is the Queen of Wands. And I think that some stuff is moving and changing, definitely. I mean, I said that before. It's about, you know, figuring out where we're at this certain time, you know, feelings changed maybe recently between you guys. So, yeah, and the Queen of Wands is kind of confirming this energy. Okay, so she is a very clever woman. She knows what she wants, and yeah, she's thinking about stuff, you know. Whether you are a man or a woman doesn't matter in this case. It absolutely doesn't matter. It's just the energy that the cards holds. And yeah, it is about maybe having built up castles in the air in the past. You know, as I said, you put someone on a pedestal, you were kind of admiring and adoring that someone, and now you see the reality, you see how things really are. You know, no one is perfect. And the Queen of Wands stands also for revival, or it can stand for revival. So I think that really something is going to happen in the nearest future between you two. So let's say you are a couple, you are already together, like, you know, married. I think something is changing in your relationship, profoundly changing. And let's say you are not a couple. Let's say you are searching for some answers concerning, you know, just a crush that you are having on someone, or let's say you are single and yeah, you have someone in your mind, you know, a love interest, or someone you were just dating a few times and you just want to know, okay, is he having feelings for me, yes or no? I think the stage that you are having, the two of you, it's changing. So it's not like, looking up to someone anymore. It's like, finding a better foundation between you guys. This is what I see. Okay, it's about stimulation, it's about self-esteem. It's not about to worship someone, but yeah, to and not to wait and to want something. Also, the moon card that we had in the beginning, it is for things that are invisible. We cannot always see and grab stuff. Energy is nothing fixed. Energy is constantly moving. So I definitely see that there is a lot of going on between you two, but you are not really able to grab and to name what is going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So there is a lot of going on, invisible, a lot of energy and emotions. And yeah, but things did not really settle down. You are looking for a foundation and for roots, okay? So you can give the child a name, as they say in Germany. So that was already a lot of information. So I decided to pull out 3 more oracle cards from the Angels of Romance from Doreen Virtue. And we do have the card Free Yourself, Reconciliation, and Finance and Career. So I think that reading them in correlation, what I do have here is someone who freed themselves from deception and from, this, kind of, don't get me wrong, but as I have maybe not so many words that I can use since I'm not a native speaker, so I will use a word, but I don't mean it in a bad way. This childish behavior, like looking up to someone, putting someone on a pedestal, what I said before, and I think you freed yourself from that. And this reconciliation card for me stands for acceptance. You accepted the things the way they are. You, in the past, you accepted, or you are starting to accept people the way they are. You accept the relation that you are having to that someone the way it is. I mean, you are not in this dreamy la-la land anymore, but you accepted you are about to accept the things between you two the way they are. This is what I'm reading. And if this did not already happen yet, this is what's going to happen, okay? You will be at peace, actually. We can say it like that. You will be at peace with this relation and with this stage of, kind of unstable emotions, constantly moving, getting grounded, finding the roots, is it worth waiting, and so on and so far. And I think you are about to shift your awareness a little bit more towards the issue finances and career, towards yourself. So this is why the card Free Yourself came, okay? Does that make sense? So it's in your life, it's not anymore so much about the other one. What does he want? The other person, she or he. What does she want? What does she like? What is she thinking? Does she still love me? And so on and so far. It is more about you. It's more about yourself. Getting into peace with yourself. Okay, this is what I see. So we do have 3 more Lenormand cards here. Let's see what they say. So what we do have here is the Cross, which is, by the way, the last card of the Lenormand deck. The Lenormand cards, they do have 36 cards, and this is the last one. Then we do have number 8, a coffin, like death and transformation. And we do have the card number 24, which is the heart. So as I am reading the cards, this situation you're in right now is about fate and karma and bringing things to an end. So actually we have this transformation energy twice. You know, we do have the cross, which is the last card of the deck, and we do have the coffin here. So this is a double confirmation, you know, something is going to end. And this, what's going to end, has to do with your heart and with love. I'm quite sure about this. Yes. I think you are going to free yourself from any deception that may have been between you guys. You know, wearing mask, not being able to show yourself the way you really are, you know, any kind of, I don't know, bad energy and whatnot. You're going to free yourself from that stuff. You're going to shift your awareness towards other things. You know, it's about gaining more self-esteem. That was the Queen of Wands. And yeah, it's about a transformation. You know, things definitely are changing between you two. So the whole thing, I see a lot of, change, transformation. And this can be in two ways. It can be for the better. This is definitely for sure, because actually it's always for the better. But it can be that we are talking about a breakup here. Yeah, this is what's definitely possible. So to give you a little bit more information, I will pull out, and let me shuffle the cards here in the background. I will pull out another card, and one card dropped out. Yeah, we have like the present. Okay, this is a good card. So someone is offering something to you. And what else do we have? So let's ask the spirits, let's ask the universe. Please share some more information for those who are watching this video about their current situation, what's going on between them and the other party, the love interest, the crush. What else would you like to share? What's the next step in the relation that the two of them are having? We have a false person. I do have a journey. Yeah. So again, it's about transformation, moving forward. This is what it's about. Yeah. And it's about you. So we have the main person, which is in this case a woman, but if you are a man, it stands for you, okay? This is you. So it's about you. And this is what I said before. It's about shifting your awareness more towards yourself. So I know that this was already a lot of information. As we always say, this is a general reading, so just pick out what makes sense for you, what you resonates with. Feel free to listen to that video every now and then again, just to, you know, see if because how can I express that? This is a lot of information, I know, and this is maybe not as clear as you would like it to have. But as I said before, energy is nothing fixed. Energy is constantly changing. But what we do have here, it is about your feelings. It is about a transformation. It is about, you know, not to build any more castles in the air. It is about shifting and shifting your awareness towards yourself a little bit more in the future. This is the energy that I'm getting here. So this, it's just another stage. I think in your relation, you are entering another stage. And where will this stage lead you to? I think I have the feeling that the cards are holding back some information here. I have the feeling that the universe is waiting a little bit whether or not you are going to let this change and this shift happen or not. Because we have something called like free will, and actually you decide. I mean, it's your choice. You can shift your awareness towards yourself, but you can also make the decision like, oh no, you know, I don't want to. I love this other person. He or she is so important to me. So I don't want to shift the awareness towards myself. You know, I just don't want to. I want to keep on thinking about him or her the whole day. You know, for me, this is topic number one, actually, and so on and so far. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is your choice. You decide. And I think we can go on now pulling out more cards and more cards and more cards. But the more cards we pull out, the more confused we will get, okay? You decide. The cards, they are saying you have the chance right now to make a move, okay? To move forward. And this is really what I said. I said it's about karma. It's about, building up another and a new foundation. It's about a journey. And the journey is about moving forwards. And this is, you should see that as kind of a gift. To put everything false away. So because we have here the card with the false person. Everything that is not working out anymore between you two can now move away. Okay, but yeah, as I said, you decide. Wow, that was 20 minutes now for you, pile number 1. That was a lot of information. So I think we will just leave that here. And I'm very curious about your feedback. And as I said, pile number 1, this is like, an update. Just for you to see, did things changed since I listened to the last pick a pile reading, or did they not change, okay? So yeah, this is it. So let's put this aside and let's see what the cards are saying to you, pile number 2, for those who pulled out pile number 2. Oh, this is the card in reverse. So we have the 5 of Wands here. The 5 of Wands, this is, like the end of a fight. That's quite a clear message here. The fighting is over. It's like dropping your guards, and not because someone has beaten you, someone has won over you. This is just like, yeah, as I said, the fight is over. It's easy as that. I mean, you know your situation best. You know where you are coming from. You know what has been in the past between you and your love interest. But what I can see here from the cards is the fighting is over. Okay, so what else do we have? Oh, sorry. What else do we have? Pile number 2. What's going on between you two? So we have already one card which says the fighting is over and you are dropping your guards. So what else do we have? We have the silver lining. So yeah, every cloud has a silver lining. So for me, first thing that comes up in my mind is like happy end. This is what I see. This is the first thing that pops up in my mind when I draw or pull out the card silver lining. Okay, which would be a nice match actually, dropping guards, fighting is over, silver lining. Things seems to move into a better direction here. Okay, what else do we have? 3 angel cards. So we have give your relationship a chance. I just happen to recognize that you cannot see the cards. So this is give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Okay. Then we do have the right chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction between you two. Ah, good energy, pile number 2. Oh, and now we have true love. This is the love of your life. Wow. Okay, congratulations, pile number 2. These are very, very positive cards, matching perfectly together, and I do not think that I have to mention this over and over again, but I think one last time cannot harm anyone. I pulled these cards out blindly, so it's not like I'm putting cards together like a puzzle so they are making sense and I can give you a certain message here. It's really I pull those cards blindly, okay? In the future, when I get a new internet connection, a faster one, I will maybe more often pull them out live in front of you, okay? In front of the camera. I did this today. I didn't do it because, as I mentioned in another video before, just to save some time, okay? So let's go on. Pile number 2. What is happening between you guys and what is coming? What's next? We have hope, which could be a journey, a little trip maybe, a lot of feelings. Water and the color blue is always a lot of emotions, Then we do have the little child, which stands for a new beginning. Maybe a pregnancy for some of you, definitely a pregnancy. And then we have good man. Yeah, so pile number 2. I think you found the love of your life. I know it sounds really weird a little bit, but and it may not resonate with everyone. I don't want to keep someone's hopes up for nothing. You know me. I'm not a fairy teller. But I just read the cards, and I mean, you saw them. It's the right chemistry, is give your relationship a chance. It's true love. I mean, what else can I say here? It is, yeah, this is a really good deck. A quickie, actually. It was not supposed to be a quickie, but since the cards are so positive and so, like straightforward, I'm not going to pull out more and more cards because we do have a very, very positive message here. So maybe you are already in a relation, maybe you have some doubts about, is that the right one? And but I can tell you this is true love. Really, I can tell you this is true love. This is a very good person that you are having in your mind or in your heart or in your life, maybe even already. And you should really drop your guards. You should drop your guards. Maybe there have been some problems in the past, financial issues, I don't know what. But as they say, there is a silver lining, and things are coming to a good end. There is the right chemistry and it's true love. So what else should I say? Okay, you want me to pull out one more card for you, pile number 2? Okay, I do. Oh, the first card that pops out. It's just like lucky Fügung. Oh my goodness, what this word in English? It's like when something is happening in a good way, just like that. This is the if I translate this word, glückliche Fügung in German, or maybe you can Google it with a Google translator, glückliche Fügung, just type in this word. This is a German expression because I'm from Germany, and glückliche Fügung means, something very positive is about to happen. I invite you. I want to pick pile number 2. I mean, isn't that great? I'm not going to add anything more towards this pile. Congratulations to all of you out there who picked pile number 2, because really, I'm not kidding now. I'm not joking. You saw the cards yourself. Something very positive is happening. Something very positive is going to happen in your life. This is true love. This is true love. So feel free to take whatever resonates with you. It's very individual because I read for a lot of people. As I mentioned before, some are singles, some are having just a crush on someone, some are in a relation, some are thinking about divorce or whatnot. I have no clue. But if you picked pile number 2, something very, very happy and positive is about to happen in your life. There is the right chemistry. We are talking about true love here. We are talking about dropping the guards. We are talking about silver lining. We are talking about maybe a pregnancy for some of you. So this is it, pile number 2. Yeah, the winner of the day. Okay, so having said this, I wish you all the best. I hope you could resonate. Thanks for your feedback. And this is it for today. Bye-bye.